So, one of Diddy's associates, DJ Tim Westwood, was confronted in London over the allegations against him. And honestly, it's surprising he didn't immediately leave the country.
What? Do you think that we're less than? Do you think we're not worth it? Do you think we're not worth it?
Which is exactly what I believe he was doing. I really don't understand why he was even hiding out in Nigeria in the first place, or how he was still being allowed into nightclubs over there. But after his court hearing, he appeared to stay in London, where he was suddenly confronted by a passerby who was filming him. And his immediate response was, "Baby," in a very strange and unexpected moment.
Don't call me baby. Don't call me baby.
It's all false allegations.
Okay, can you explain why it's false allegations?
It's all false allegations.
Tim Westwood. Sorry?
It's all false allegations.
Yeah, so you've never touched underage black girls? Allow it. Who are you talking about? Allow it.
As if he personally knew this woman standing in front of him, he casually responded and claimed that all of the allegations against him are false. But when you truly look at his face, when you study his body language closely, you don't see confidence. You see defeat. You see fear. You see a man who was not expecting to be confronted in public. And yet, I'm honestly glad that he was. Because the energy that this woman brought directly to DJ Tim Westwood is the very same energy that many people believe should have been brought to him a long time ago. For those who may not be aware, Tim Westwood has faced multiple serious allegations, many of which involve black women. These are not small accusations. These are heavy claims that have followed him for years. And despite all of this, he has continued to move around freely, attend events, and even be allowed into certain spaces that many feel he should not have access to while these matters remain unresolved. At one point, many people believed that he had quietly retreated to Nigeria, and to this day, some still question why he was allowed into clubs there at all, given the weight of the allegations surrounding his name. But following his recent court appearance, it appears that he remained in London. And that is where this unexpected confrontation happened, right there in the open on a public street with a passerby filming. His reaction was not the reaction of an innocent man confidently defending himself. Instead, he appeared startled, uncomfortable, and visibly shaken. And while no verdict has yet been finalized, many people believe that public accountability matters, especially when powerful men have historically avoided answering difficult questions. What also stands out to many people is Westwood's long-standing association with Diddy. Whenever Diddy visited London in the past, he was often seen in Westwood's company. And while friendships alone do not prove wrongdoing, many people believe in the old saying, "Birds of a feather flock together." And right now, both of these men are facing serious legal and public scrutiny at the very same time. Today, Diddy is incarcerated. Tim Westwood is being dragged through the court system. And for many people watching from the outside, this feels like a long-delayed season of accountability finally arriving. Whether the courts ultimately convict or clear these men, the truth will eventually rise. But one thing is certain, the silence that once protected them is gone. Now let's talk honestly about Diddy, because some people in the comments like to suggest that discussing him too much is over the top. But let's be real for a moment. Diddy is not just any celebrity. He is a high-profile, globally known figure, and the legal downfall he is experiencing is one of the most significant celebrity cases of this generation. For many older viewers, it resembles the magnitude of the O.J. Simpson trial in terms of cultural shock and media saturation. Every major outlet continues to report on him, TMZ, Page 6, and countless others. So when everyday commentators talk about him, suddenly it's called too much? Absolutely not. This is a story that continues to evolve daily, and when new information appears, the public has every right to discuss it. Recently, a Thanksgiving-themed story circulated claiming that Diddy had somehow become a kind of prison hero at Fort Dix, that he was handing out meals to other inmates as though he were running a charity kitchen inside federal custody. But according to former inmates who later spoke out, that entire narrative appears to be highly misleading. They explained that inmates do not have the freedom to prepare and distribute food at will, especially not across different prison units. You cannot simply carry poultry from one area to another, hand out meals to multiple sections, and bypass security procedures. That is not how federal facilities function. The suggestion that prison guards would allow an inmate to operate as if he were a staff sponsor is, frankly, not believable. And this is why so many people are now calling that Thanksgiving story a manufactured public relations narrative, something crafted to soften public perception while the reality remains that Diddy is there because he was convicted and sentenced. There is nothing heroic about that situation. He is not a sponsor. He is not a benefactor. He is an inmate. Now, additional verified court documents reveal another major development. While incarcerated, Diddy recently paid off over $500,000 in federal fines tied to his Manhattan conviction. Records from the Southern District of New York confirm that his legal team wired $500,200 to satisfy the court-ordered financial penalty. $500,000 gone in a single transaction. And while Diddy may still be extremely wealthy by most standards, there is no denying the financial erosion that has begun. Legal fees, civil cases, federal fines, property expenses, and ongoing litigation are draining his resources steadily. The man is not broke, but his financial trajectory has fundamentally changed. Yes, we've heard reports that his private jet is being rented out. Yes, his properties are still generating income. But at the same time, his children, family obligations, and constant legal costs are steadily pulling from that remaining wealth. Over the next 10, 20, even 30 years, if all of this continues, the financial empire he once built will not look the same. And when it comes to a comeback, many people simply do not see one. For years, Diddy's success came more from branding, networking, and business than from solo musical chart dominance. The public landscape has now shifted permanently. Even if he were to release new music, there is little confidence that it would be embraced the way it once might have been. Now let's shift to another story that, for some reason, has gone massively viral. A recent clip of Kim Kardashian from her television show spread across social media after she underwent a brain scan. A doctor reportedly told her that parts of her brain showed low activity, particularly in the frontal lobe, the area linked to stress management and decision-making. She appeared stunned and immediately rejected the results. "This can't be true," she said. Yet within hours, that clip exploded across X, drawing millions of views and being picked up by countless entertainment outlets. And this is where we have to pause and ask a serious question. Why are we, as a society, so emotionally invested in a billionaire's medical scan? This is not to say that anyone wishes illness on another human being. Of course not. No one wants to see anyone unwell. But we must also recognize how deeply we've been conditioned to worry about celebrities more than our own families. People will panic over Kim Kardashian's brain scan while their own relatives are struggling in hospitals. Fathers asking for financial help go unheard, while strangers online pour emotional energy into a celebrity they will never meet. This is not compassion. This is celebrity worship conditioning. Billionaires do not depend on the public emotionally or financially the way the public depends on each other. Yet we are constantly pushed to care about them as if they are family. Ironically, even if there were low activity in certain areas of her brain, look at what Kim Kardashian has achieved in business and branding. Wealth, fame, and empire. That alone should remind people that medical scans do not define a person's entire capability. Yet the hysteria surrounding this story demonstrates just how deeply celebrity culture controls public attention. Meanwhile, the same public barely reacts with this level of urgency to stories about housing crises, medical costs, aging veterans, or senior poverty. And that is the imbalance we must confront. Before we close, I want to thank every one of you who continues to support this channel. Your comments, your encouragement, and your engagement truly mean everything. I also appreciate those who noticed my jumper in the last video. Thank you for the kind words. And yes, I did pick up this new shirt as well. Still deciding how I feel about the color on me, but I'm trying something different. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe public confrontations like the one involving Tim Westwood make a difference? Do you think the media is shaping false redemption stories around Diddy? And do you feel that celebrity health news distracts us from what truly matters in our own lives? Please subscribe, like, and share this video. Your support allows me to continue bringing you honest commentary without filters. I'll see you very soon in the next video.